Hello, guys. How is everyone doing this evening or afternoon, depending on where y'all are from? Okay, I did not do my little intro video today because Facebook keeps sending me a notification saying that I am using music in my video that I'm not supposed to use. So I guess that music that I do in my intro, which actually came from Canva, I guess I'm not supposed to, I don't know, I'm not supposed to put that at the beginning of my video. So anyway, yeah, so I can't do an intro unless I figure out a different way, or maybe I don't add music to it. I don't really know. But I like my intro because it gives you guys time to be like, oh, she's going live. Let me hop on, blah, blah, blah. But I know some of y'all are like, oh, it's so long. So maybe like I'll fix it and I'll do like a 2-minute. And then I either won't do music or I'll figure out like how I can do music that they don't think is like in violation. And side note, right before I went live, y'all tell me if you have a MacBook, okay, tell me if this ever happened to y'all. My total, like the top of my screen, everything is like a berry color. I don't know how else to describe it. It's not pink. It's like a berry color. Like it just decided it was going to like change color on me. And my whole screen is like a different color in the background now. It's really weird. It's throwing me all off. I don't know how it happened. I didn't hit a button. I don't know. Anyway, very strange. So happy Sunday, everyone. I hope y'all are doing well, and thank you for joining me today. So anyway, we are going to paint this snowman sign today, and I apologize that I did not get it painted yesterday. Life happens, and things were just too busy. So I'm painting this today, and then if you guys are still interested in joining SVG Clubhouse, today is the last day. So midnight tonight is the cutoff. You can still get this bonus file today. You can also still get the Halloween car charm, which I'm going to take a picture of. I cut it out today and I'll take a picture of it and then I'll get it painted so you can have like a finished picture of it too. But it's really cute. I can actually show it to you today. I've got it like sitting right here. So I'll show you that today as well. I'll get that out and give you a sneak peek. Okay, so if you are currently an SVG Clubhouse member, you can tune out the next couple of minutes because we're going to just talk a little bit about, like I said, this is our last day. If you're just joining me, please comment and say hello and tell me where you're watching from so I know the comments work, because I don't see any comments yet. So I just want to make sure that it's working, especially since my screen is doing something wonky. So like I said, last day to join. We've been open all week long. We only open 3 times a year. This is the last time we open before Christmas, you guys, or before, well, this is the last time we open for 2022. I don't have any plans to open again for the rest of this year. You know, it's already almost mid-October, so holiday season, things get busy. We are already doing holiday projects in the group. Oh, thank you so much, Amanda. That's so sweet. How are you this evening? And it's a little weird going live at 6 p.m., but my husband and I have dinner plans, and I wanted to go ahead and go live now. It's 6 o'clock where I am, so that we could do that afterwards. So I figured I would do this evening live and just check in with y'all tonight. So my SVG Clubhouse, if you're brand new and watching, welcome. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to explain it to you. So we obviously here at Louie Bean Designs, we do laser files. Okay, so if you have a laser, if you have a Glowforge, and you like getting lots of fun new files and getting creative inspiration, then you might want to consider joining my SVG Clubhouse. And what that is it is a membership group where you get 4 files every month, and the files are exclusive to our club. So they're not for sale on Etsy. They're not for sale on my other, or like my main website. They never go up for sale to the general public. They are exclusive club files only. So you get 4 new files every month. We always give you a door hanger. We give you, some months we give you a tiered tray, and other months we give you a shelf sitter set. Those two usually coordinate with each other. If we are in the 2021 club, do we have to sign up? No. Once you're in the club, unless you choose to leave, you stay in the club. Yeah, you don't have to sign back up. So if you get the 4 files a month, and the 4 files that they vary. You do always get a door hanger, but we do tier trays, shelf sitters, banners, ornaments, signs, engraved signs. We do shaker files. We do all kinds of different things. So it's so much fun. We do lots of different things in there. I love this and came so close to cutting it a minute ago. Oh, you did the shelf sitter instead. Yeah, the shelf sitter is really fun. This one I'm actually going to paint in non-traditional colors. It's going to be a little bit different. So I'm excited about that. We're going to go with some blues and pinks in this one. And I don't know if I'm going to glitter tonight. I might have to glitter. I've been on a glitter kick all week, so we'll see. Yeah, so if you don't like glitter, I apologize, because we do lots of glitter here. We love glitter. I love glitter. Okay, so in addition to the 4 files that you get every month, you also get 50% off all the files in my Etsy shop every single day. So unlimited, as many files as you want. Whenever you want, you're a member, you get 50% off of them. You don't have to wait for files to go on sale. So that is also a huge member perk. Amanda, I'm glad you love glitter too. I love some glitter. We also do a virtual paint party every month. One of the things that a lot of people like are that you get marketing photos each month for these projects. So every month I give you the blank and the finished photos that you can use to market your product, so that you can just go ahead and throw those photos out there to your followers, engage interest, and see if people want to purchase blanks. Or you can sell blanks, you can sell painted projects, you can do parties, whatever you want to do with those files. Hey, Vanessa, how are you? Are you baking cookies tonight? You're always baking something. So yeah, and so you get to be in our private Facebook group. You also get access to our membership portal where you can always access your files. Just lots of fun things. We do tons of fun things every month, and it is a steal of a deal because it's only $15 a month. So you get all of that. You get all the files and the pictures and the membership and the virtual paint party. It's $15 a month, you guys. So you're baking cookies tonight. That's awesome. So that's why I want to make sure, because Facebook algorithms don't always show my stuff to everyone. I would really appreciate if y'all shared this and tagged people. If you know anyone else who might be interested, I would greatly appreciate it. Because like I said, tonight is the last night. And I always worry that somebody's going to miss it and message me the next day wanting to get in. Oh, you had a last minute order. You have a lot of energy. I don't know how you do it. So yeah, so we're open tonight, and this is a bonus file. So we've been offering bonus files all week. So in addition to the 4 files, if you joined earlier in the week, every day that you joined, we have bonus files available. We have 2 left. So if you join today, you still have 2 bonus files. Like I said, you get this sign and you get this little Halloween card charm that I'm going to show you here at the end. Yeah, Amanda, don't like anyone to miss it. It always makes me feel really bad if they message me the next day and they say, oh, I missed it. So trying to get the word out there. Okay, so we are going to do this door hanger tonight, and let me just explain to y'all. So all of my files in the club are Glowforge friendly. They're all the Glowforge screen. If I give you a big door hanger like this is 18 inches wide. I don't remember how tall it is. I want to say like 15 maybe. But yeah, so if I give you a big door hanger like this, I always give you the split version in the file, which means that you can cut this backer in 2 pieces. And you're probably thinking, okay, well, how is that going to look when I put it together? Well, we always hide the split in part of the door hanger. So if it's a shiplap door hanger like this one, then the split is going to be hidden in one of these shiplap lines, so you don't see it. And then when you put it together, we have on the back, I don't have one to show you right now, but on the back, there is a fastener piece that would go together. It's like a puzzle piece circle that you would glue on the back, and that would keep your pieces from coming apart. So that is how that works. All right, so thank you so much for sprinkling, y'all. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to show you the non-traditional colors that we're going to be using for this. This is Deco Art Baby Blue, which doesn't really look baby blue to me. I don't really think this is a baby blue color. So I'm going to use some of this, and we're going to make some stripes on here. And then we're going to also use, oh, and let me make this bigger so that you guys can see the project bigger. There we go. Okay, so then we're going to use this Deco Art Deep Midnight Blue. But I think I'm probably going to dilute this, not dilute it, I'm going to lighten it up a little bit, maybe with some of the other blue. I'm going to play with this for just a minute because I think this is going to be a little bit dark. But I don't know. Now that I put it on here, I'm questioning. What to do. All right, let's see. I'm going to add a little bit of the light blue to it. Just lighten it up a little bit. Let's see what that looks like. All right, so this is what we've got here, y'all. This is baby blue and deep midnight blue. I just want 2 color variations here that are close but not matching. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. I didn't want that to be quite so dark. Okay, perfect. All right, we'll just start here in the middle. So if you want to stain the back of the sign, then of course your shiplap lines would show through. In this instance, I'm actually using my shiplap lines just to guide me to be able to paint stripes. So sometimes I like to use my shiplap lines for that. It just makes it easy. I also really like shiplap lines on signs because it helps me line up the words so they're not crooked. So this snowman is hanging up his clothes on the line, and we're going to use some twine to make it look like his clothes are truly hanging up. And this would also be cute. So my wording on this sign says, "Baby, it's cold outside." But if you wanted to do something about building a snowman, I'm not sure that phrase is trademarked. Do you want to build a snowman? I'm guessing Disney owns that. I don't really know, but it'd be cute to put something about building a snowman on there, or just any kind of winter. You could say, "Let it snow." You can always change your wording. It's weird to be doing a snowman sign because it's 85 degrees here and I'm still in shorts. So, and we're painting a snowman sign, but that's okay. I'm just going to go ahead and skip down here. Oh, Annie, I'm glad you're able to catch a live. We're going to go ahead and skip down and just do this next section here. I'm using an angled brush because I feel like an angled brush gives me a little bit more control. And this sign does have the holes in the top for hanging. If you don't want to cut those, you can certainly omit them. And the link to join is scrolling at the bottom of your screen. You can just go to svgclubhouse.com. So if you missed the previous videos, we've been doing the videos all week long featuring the bonus files. And then before that, I painted all the files for October. So I can show you here in just a minute. I can show you the projects that we painted for the month of October. They are all Christmas themed because we crafters have to be working on our Christmas stuff right now for all of our shows and all of that. So we make sure and give you the files well ahead of time so you can get all of your products ready for your customers. It is automatic renewal in that when you sign up, unless you cancel, it automatically charges you every month. So you don't have to sign up every month. You stay in the club unless you elect to leave. There's also an annual option. So if you want to join for the entire year, you get 1 month free. And if you get into the club and you look back at the pictures and you see previous months that you missed, you are able, as a member, you are able to purchase previous months files. We don't sell those to anyone outside the group, but if you join, then you are able to buy the previous month's files. We also do, every month we sell the files from last year that same month for half off. So like right now, if you're in the club, you get the October files for 2022. But if you were not in the club last October, you can go back and buy last October's files for half off. So every month that changes. So then, of course, in November this year, you can buy the November 2021 files for half off. So that's one of the how do we purchase those? In the club, you go to the membership portal and log in, and then they are listed in there. You can find them. Just go under SVG Clubhouse, and you'll see all the previous files. Okay, so we're going to do our lighter color. And to get, if you don't know the membership portal link, it is in your email, but you can also go to my website, which is lilybeandesigns.com, and just go to, I think it says SVG. There's not that many tabs at the top. It's the one that says like SVG Clubhouse login or sign in. Yeah, that's how you can get to the portal. It's very easy. If you forget your password, there is a password reset button on the membership portal site. So you can always reset that if you need to. I am very bad about forgetting my passwords. I need to get one of those password apps that like keeps them all. This color pattern would be really cute in a little boy's nursery, don't you think? This kind of light blue and dark blue. I think it would be really cute. I love stripes. Stripes and polka dots. We're going to do some polka dots too. This is looking exactly like I envisioned. I'm so excited because I wasn't sure what colors to pick. I don't always decide before I go live what colors I'm going to use. I literally am sitting here like at the last minute going, what colors do I want to use? Like I have it in my head, but I can't always figure out what those colors are. But this actually is perfect. Oh, I should have done this one up here. Do this little one. And then if you don't want these shiplap lines, you can also choose to omit those as well. You can always make it your own. So what is everyone doing on this Sunday evening? I think, is tomorrow Columbus Day? I think tomorrow's Columbus Day. Are some places still closed on Columbus Day? I lose track of like holidays that aren't major holidays when owning a business, because, and with not having kids in school anymore, I lose track. No school tomorrow. Oh, okay. Oh, Amanda, you're the one whose daughter has RSV. I'm so sorry. I hope she feels better. We never had RSV. My kids never had that. My son did have croup, which was very scary. But as a former labor and delivery nurse, I am familiar with RSV, and that can be very scary as well. So I hope she's feeling better and she's on the mend. Okay, so there is our striped background. It is awful. I'm so sorry, especially this time of year. Okay, I'm going to set this aside to dry. We can start painting our little snowman pieces. So here we have a scarf and some mittens, and I'm going to use this bright, cheerful carousel pink. So like I said, we're doing non-traditional colors. And then I'm going to also use some baby pink. So we're using baby blue and baby pink, oddly enough. Which is fun because I've been doing a lot of Christmas lately, so it's fun to have like a little bit different colors here to work with in front of me. Halloween and Christmas is what I've been doing a lot of. This is 1/4 inch birch. I always cut my door hangers out of 1/4 inch material. This piece, unfortunately, got a little charred because my husband and I were playing with settings with our new laser. We have a new Thunder, and we hadn't really dialed in settings. And as it turned out, I needed to clean my lens, because once we clean the lens, let me just tell y'all, cleaning the lens makes such a huge difference with your settings. Once we cleaned the lens, we were definitely able to turn the power down. And I'm not a newbie when it comes to the Thunder laser, and I don't know why I didn't do that sooner. But we were able to cut the power down by about 20 just by cleaning the lens. We're going to have to do 2 coats of this hot pink. These are the little snowflakes that go on the gloves. Oh, and actually, you know what I meant to do? I was going to glitter these. So did I save a piece of paper? Do I have a piece of paper I can just You know what? I'm going to grab a piece of printer paper so I can glitter. I don't think I have one in here. Hang on just a sec, y'all. Hey, I didn't take the stakes out yet. Okay. And let's grab a hot pink glitter. Like a dark pink. All right, hang on, y'all. I'll show you what I got to choose from here. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do. All right, let's see. So I want this to kind of be a darker, got a lot of pinks here. I think I might need to do this one. I think this one will work best. Okay, so this is just my big pack of glitter that I bought off Amazon. I'm think it's on. No fish tonight, Vanessa. We're having steak. We got some good steaks. So I'm excited about that. I'm really in the mood for steak. We did not eat lunch because we knew we were having steak for dinner. So we went out to brunch this morning at a local place called Spickett's here in town that is really good for brunch. All right, so I'm going to make sure I have a generous coat of paint on my little snowflake, and then I'm just sprinkling my glitter on and then shaking off the excess. So there's my sparkly, excuse my paint and char, my char covered hands from the edges of my wood that I cut too high. Let's see. With the membership, you get 50% off all the files on Etsy. Yes, Annie, you get 50% off all the time for being a member. You get every month when you get your email, the email is always sent on the first of the month, and it has all your files and your coupon code, because the coupon code changes every month, just so it doesn't, get leaked out and like someone who leaves the group still has it or whatever. We do change it every month. So every month you get your files, your supply list. Oh, I didn't even mention the supply list, and your discount code emailed to you. So I also give you a detailed supply list every month for all of your projects that has your paint colors, your fonts, your supplies. Like if we use any specific, that's not working, hold on. Any specific supplies like ribbon, twine, I am making a mess tonight, wire, glue, paint, brushes, all of that. You get a detailed supply list that has clickable links. Now we are getting glitter all over the place, y'all. It's not really crafting unless it's messy, right? Unless we're making a mess. Okay. So we'll probably glitter some more things before it's all said and done, but got to go ahead and do a second coat of this hot pink. This hot pink could have probably used a coat of white underneath it. It's not very thick. I don't know why some of the colors are thicker than others, but it is not very thick coverage. And we're just doing these stripes. Everything is scored for you in the files as well. So you always have the lines, the score lines to go by. Okay. And we have these two little buttons that go on the scarf. So I'm thinking I might actually, they have little X's on them just in case if you want to paint them or stain them, they do have like little crisscrosses on them. But I think I might just go ahead and glitter them because I think that would be really, really cute. So that's the darker shade of pink. Let me think if I want to do a lighter. I think I'm probably just still going to use the same color glitter to do those. Not that brush. That's a tiny brush. You're looking for the discount code? Yes, it was in. If you just signed up, let me read you signed up last week. Okay, so yeah, so you got a welcome email, and in the welcome email, you will see when you scroll down, you're going to see art easels, and the art easels will say, click here for the October files. And then there's another one that's going to say, click here for the October supply list. And then the bonus files are at the bottom. The bonus files say, click here for the bonus files. Now, if you signed up last week, okay, if it truly, do you mean, tell me what day you signed up. Because if you were already a member before we opened the doors, then your bonus files came in a separate email. Oh, you found it, good. You didn't even notice you went straight to the files. That's so funny. All right, so we have some little glitter buttons. So fun. All right, and we're going to use the lighter color on the other stripes. Let me find the right size brush here. And I said we were going to do polka dots, but actually I'm not sure we're going to do polka dots because I forgot that I had stripes on this scarf. So I'm not going to do polka dots on this scarf since we already have those stripes on there. And again, this is the baby pink. And I'm just coloring straight over these snowflakes because I can still see a little bit through them, and that'll just tell me where to put my glittered snowflakes. I can't wait to see the different versions that you guys do of this sign because there's so many possibilities for color combinations. And you guys are always so creative. I always am so impressed with the ideas that y'all come up with. And people do different things with the files. That's the most exciting part for me, is just to see your creativity. All right, so there's my little mittens, so cute. I use Star Bond Medium. Yeah, you're gonna see the glue here in just a few minutes. Let me get, okay, so this is my holly that's gonna go on the hat. And then we have a carrot nose and we have the snowman hat. So let's go ahead and do the hat. Yes, Star Bond. It's this glue, where to go? Right here. This is my current glue. It's Star Bond Medium. I do like the thick better. Actually, I thought I ordered the thick, but I misread it, I think. But this one works really well. And honestly, let me tell you, I always recommend the thick glue. But one thing I've noticed about this medium glue is that I am really bad about putting the cap back on my glue. I don't know about y'all. I leave it sitting on my craft table, and at this point, I don't even know where the top is. And this medium one never clogs. Like, I hope that I'm not jinxing myself. I don't think it's clogged. I go to use it every time and it works. So maybe that's because it's the medium. Maybe the thicker one would clog up more. I don't know, but I really like that I can just grab it and it works. Who knows? It's probably evaporating for all I know. But I mean, there's still a ton in there. I mean, I've used a lot of glue this week and there's still a ton in there. I think I'm good. Okay, so now for this nose, we're using orange, and orange always needs white underneath it. At least this jack-o'-lantern orange always needs white underneath. You can see the char coming off the sides because I didn't wipe them. I knew I was painting them and it wouldn't really matter. All right, so then the little berries for the hat. Let's do, so I'm gonna glitter those. Yeah, let me go ahead and paint them first and get some glitter on them, because I want them to be that, normally I would do berries in red, of course, but we're gonna keep with our pink theme here. grab, I think this is the last thing I'm glittering. All right, aren't they cute? I really like this pink glitter. This pink glitter is just, it's like a fuchsia. And it does not take very much glitter at all because you're shaking off the excess. So it really, a little bit goes a long way when you're using it. All right, and then I'm gonna do some green. I didn't get green out. What color I'm gonna use? Let's see. I'm gonna stick with this same green I've been using all week for my Christmas projects. Hello, Diana, how are you? Irish moss. This is my new favorite green. This is what I've been calling Grinch green all week. So if you're looking for a Grinch green, this is your perfect green color. And the leaf veins are scored on here. So what I do is just do kind of a thin coat of the green, and you can see the veins through there, and I just kind of leave it like that. I don't do a second coat. Might just like dab a little bit on here just to make sure it's on there nice and thick. Okay, so we got our little glitter berries. So cute. And I'm gonna go ahead and put orange on our nose. And I'm painting this in this direction because I feel like that makes it look more like a carrot. Because if there's any stroke lines in the paint, then it just looks more natural. There we go. Okay, and then our letters, I think I'm going to do our letters all in white, which is kind of boring to paint, but that's going to look best against that background, that striped background we did. Normally I would use a small sponge pouncer, but this is all I have left. So I'm going to try to make this work with the white. I'm not really sure how well this is going to work, but I like a small one. And I ordered a bunch from Amazon, but they will not be here until tomorrow, I hope. Maybe Tuesday. And yes, sometimes I do tape these down and paint them that way, but this has just been my go-to lazy paint method lately. Because I can, if I do it this way, I get away with one coat white. And I don't have to paint a bunch of coats with you guys live because that's just boring to watch. And I don't get paint all over the sides of my letters if I do it this way. It's quick. I do get paint all over my hands, however, but that is okay. So after you found the email, apparently you signed up back in October of 2021 and didn't continue in November. Annie, email me at amy@lulubeandesigns.com. Send me an email and explain that and let me check your account. Because sometimes if you are a member and you leave and come back, for some reason, sometimes there's an email glitch and I have to manually get you back on the correct email list. And if so, I can fix that for you in no time at all. And then I can go ahead and make sure you have all your files. So send me an email and we'll get you straight. Despite our best efforts, sometimes that happens. Technology is a beast. Like lately, I've had a few people telling me that they email me and it comes back undeliverable. But that's so strange because the email does come to me. 99% of the time it comes to me. I did have somebody email me today and say it was undeliverable, and it did not come to me. And I have had my IT person to try and fix this, and trust me, she knows what she's doing, and she's like, I don't see any reason why that would be happening. So it is very, very strange. Email can just be so weird sometimes. It used to be that a lot of you guys would message me and it would go straight to my spam, but now it hardly ever goes to my spam. So I don't know if that's because Google kind of learns what emails are spam and what aren't for each person. I don't know. But I'm glad that they're not going to spam, because I was always checking my spam to make sure, but now they just hardly ever go there. I don't know. It's really weird. All righty. So we've got all our pieces painted, I think. I don't think we left anything out, guys. That was pretty quick. Now we just have to put it together. You talked to your daughter into coming over Friday to help you clean and organize your craft room. That's awesome. I need somebody to help me clean and organize my craft room, and I haven't even been here that long. That's how craft rooms are, right? All right, now I need to find a place to put everything so I can get my backer over here where y'all can see it. Start sticking stuff on my computer. All right, please do not mess these letters up because they are not dry. Of course, that one just went under my computer. My computer takes a lot of abuse. All right, so what we're going to do is lay everything out and figure out where we want it so we can figure out where to put our twine. I think the carrot nose is going to go like right there. Our mittens. What I'm doing is I'm trying to line up my holes. Everything holes because it's supposed to look like it's hanging on a clothesline kind of thing. So kind of space them out accordingly. Figure out where you want them. And then we'll get everything glued down. Uh-oh. Why am I frozen? Oh, goodness. All right, let me see. Hopefully this will come back, y'all. I don't know why it's freezing up. That's so strange. I'm frozen, like overall frozen. I'm gonna give it a second and hopefully it'll catch up. Tell me if you can see me or hear me. Okay, now I think it's catching up. Hang on, let it catch up. All right, I think we're back. All right, you guys are gonna laugh when you find out what just happened. Let me make sure we're back up and running. Can you guys hear me, see me? You can see and hear. Okay, good. All right, let me tell you, I'm gonna confess that I did a blonde thing. My husband needed the power strip. No, he needed the extension cord that was in my craft room. And he's like, I have a power strip. Can you use this power strip? And I said, yeah, that's fine. That's actually better. So I put the power strip in here and I gave him the extension cord. And I went to, y'all are just, this is so ridiculous. So I went to go live and my brand new ring light wouldn't come on. And I'm like, what the heck? So I figured it's a bad ring light. I'm going to have to return it to Amazon. Well, everything that I had plugged into the power strip, including my computer, the power strip button wasn't turned on, the little button on the power strip. So nothing that I had plugged in was working. My computer just now was literally trying to die on me, which is why, you guys, that's why I froze up. So live and learn. Totally didn't even notice that it had an off on button. Now let me see if this light helps. Okay, so I just turned on my other ring light. Now there's a shadow, but at least maybe it's a little bit brighter and y'all can see. Okay, so I'm really glad that it didn't die altogether because I think it was very close to dying altogether and it had to catch up with itself. Oh, goodness. All right, so now I'm going to fess up and tell y'all that I think I probably need to do a second coat of white on here. So I'm not going to glue these down on camera, but which way does this O go? Baby, it's cold. But I'm going to glue everything else down because I want y'all to see how I do the twine. Yeah, I looked up and I'm like, why is my camera frozen? Okay, so here's what it's going to look like. Just like this. Everything's not lined up perfectly, but that's what it looks like. And then we're going to take some of this thin twine. Okay, so I have thick twine and thin twine. This is the thin, so it can go through the holes. Thank you so much, Vanessa. I really like this color combination too. So I'm going to get a nice long piece of this twine. Longer than I need. Oh, y'all will laugh. When I pulled this sign out, look what I found. I found another bat that was supposed to go on my, what is it? The bicycle one. I can't think of what it said. Welcome My Pretties. The Welcome My Pretties bicycle sign. This was another bat that was supposed to go on there. So yeah, it was laying on here, which obviously does not go with the snowman theme. So yeah. All right, so what I'm going to do, oh, you know what? I'm going to have to glue, I'll glue these down afterwards. I think my pieces are dry enough now that I can do this. Let's see, we're going to start at this end. So I'm going to thread my little twine up through, get in there. If I had my bead threader, that would be helpful. I did order another bead threader, if y'all know what I'm talking about. I went live the other day and I was talking about how I left my bead threader in Virginia. And it is an awesome little tool that only costs like, I think it's pretty cheap. I want to say it's like $5 or $6 on Amazon. This paint is still wet. But I want y'all to see what this looks like. So trying not to get paint everywhere. I got orange paint all over me from the carrot. Okay, Annie, I will check that email tonight and get back with you for sure. So yeah, so I ordered another bead threader and I'm very excited because I love to put beads on signs. I think they look really cute on the wire. Hold on, I'm going to trim this. You could also put a little glue on the end of this, but I just usually cut it and keep going. Okay. So get it tight enough that you don't have like a bunch of slack on it, and get the pieces where you want them. Like so. And then we're going to glue the pieces down. So it looks like they're on the twine, but we're gluing them because otherwise they're going to be flopping all over the place. So I'm just kind of flipping these over and putting glue on them. You're just kind of adjusting the string as you go. All right, and now we're going to do our little accent pieces. Crystal, this is Starbond. No, yeah, Starbond medium. I do usually buy the thicker glue. I also use Stick Fast. Stick Fast and Starbond are very similar. When I ordered, this is what happened to be in stock. It also comes with extra tips. So if you need like a fine tip, it comes with that. All right, and I will go ahead and glue my letters down because I can always dab a little extra paint on them after they're on my sign. So I'll go ahead and glue those down. And like I said, I love the shiplap lines because it helps me to get my letters relatively straight. Of course, I'm not standing up over my sign to know if that's straight or not. I think it's straight enough. I usually like to stand up over top of my sign to get my letters all in place. It's not looking straight. The sign's crooked on here. So I have a supply list in the video description, y'all. And the Stick Fast glue that I normally use is on my supply list, if that helps any of y'all. It's exactly like this. All right, and then for the end, what I do is I just kind of loop it and I make a little knot here. Oops, that didn't work. Oh, I know what I did wrong. So I'm basically making a knot with two layers of twine. And then I cut the end off, and I'm going to glue that down. Just like that. Put a little dab of glue right there. And you can set something heavy on top of that if you want, or if you'd rather put a little dab of hot glue there instead, that will make it stick more quickly. I'm just going to hold that down for a second. Make sure I didn't miss any of y'all's comments. And then we're going to do some accents on here with a little bit of white and maybe some black. We'll see. You just need a little something to zhuzh it up on here. It's gluing my finger down instead of what I need it to do. Okay, so I'm going to take... All right, I'm going to do accents. I'm going to attempt this. This is my Tulip Slick Dimensional Fabric Paint. I've been using this all week, but I haven't used it to really accent things necessarily, but I'm going to try that because I thought it would look really cute. That does look cute. Oops, unless it squirts out like that. And then for the carrot, we'll just do a few like that. And let's see. Cute. Just kind of accenting a little bit. I know that's hard to see on camera. Little dots on the end there. Like that. And then I think I'm going to go and do my dots and squiggles like I like to do on some of these lines. I just like to do 3 little dots. And I'll try to zoom so y'all can see, or hold this up so y'all can see a little bit better. And you don't have to do all this. This is just me being over the top with accents just because I think they're fun. Just some dots and squiggles. And this actually gives you a lot more control than trying to do them with a paintbrush. Especially the dots. This might be my new way of doing accents, y'all, is this puffy paint. Now this does have to dry overnight. It is not a quick drying thing. Let me see if I want any more. Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna do some dots on my leaves because I did that the other day and I thought that was cute. I might do a little dot here and there on my carrot. Just kind of adding little dots here and there. Making it fun. Okay, I think I'm going to stop now before I get carried away. Making sure I didn't miss y'all's comments. Okay, let me show you up close because I can't touch my little squiggles. But that is what it looks like with all the highlights on it and the little dots and all of that. So fun. I absolutely love it. I just think that one is very fun for winter. Of course, it's still fall, but winter will be here before we know it, and we'll be looking for snowman projects. All right, so thank you so much for joining me. Let me show you really quick. I told you I would show you the last bonus file. And that is Halloween. I have this little tiny piece that I wanted to make sure I didn't lose under my painter's tape here. Okay, so this, oh, let me pull these up real quick. Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Vanessa. These are the projects that we did for October. in the group, but that we are still doing for October. So if you join, you get all 4 of these files. This is our Pour Yourself a Cup of Cheer door hanger. Okay, so that's our door hanger this month. Super fun. We did some polka dots on there. Then this is our Mrs. Claus's coffee tiered tray set. And then we have our Christmas stockings. The stockings were hung, and this was our shaker file. If you don't know what a shaker is, go back to my page and scroll back over the last week, and you can see a video on how to make this. And you can do up to 8 stockings on here. I have different sizes you can use to make more stockings if you have a bigger family. And then this is the Christmas macrame car charm that we did, which is my favorite project for this month. I absolutely love it. So this is the Halloween version of that I'm showing you right now. And I don't have the, cording and all that in front of me, but it is on the supply list. So it just goes together like this. Super quick and easy little fun project. And then you add your macrame cord, yarn, whatever you want to call it, to it, and that is the Halloween version of it. So let me show y'all that up front. Oh, and you know what? Hold on. There's this tiny little piece that I wanted to make sure I didn't lose. That is the little buckle on the witch's hat. So yeah, so I'm going to get that put together by tomorrow, and I'll take a picture of it. But that bonus file is still will still come to you if you join today. You get the snowman door hanger, and you get this bonus file. So super fun. And again, this is the last chance to join for 2022. So don't miss out, guys. If you want to join, svgclubhouse.com. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, let me see. Were you able to add the backer to the stocking to make it an ornament? Yes, Vanessa, it's in the Facebook group. Go to SVG Clubhouse to our Facebook group, and I posted it in there. So there's the link, and if you end up making it, take a picture and let us see. I'd love to see it. Okay, I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining me.